Hey guys, my phone is going to die, so this is going to be a pre-recorded video, okay? I will set it as a premiere though. Don't forget to like this video and look at the description box for all of my information. You can book me for personal readings. I am having a sale on personal readings, and the entire shop is 50% off. All right, up to 50% off the entire shop. All right, so don't forget to visit the website. And yeah. So what I was getting here is something here is about like God allowed for you to switch destinies with someone for a little bit. So you could have been in a position where you were like outside of yourself. Like you could have been wishing to be either someone else, or it's like you low-key, this person low-key wanted to be you, and you low-key wanted to be with this person. I feel like this person high-key wanted to be you, but you low-key felt like they had it better than you. So Spirit had to put you in a position, in their positions, so that you could know they don't have it better than you, so that you would appreciate your gifts, your roots, okay? Because the dynamic that I was getting was Sabrina from the Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Jen, right? You see how like Jen was like the evil cheerleader and shit like that, right? So I was watching the cartoon, and there was one episode where Sabrina switched lives with Jen. And not only did she switch lives, but she switched power. Jen didn't have no fucking powers. Sabrina had powers, so she switched powers. So somebody here, they could have stole your powers for a little bit. You could have gifts of manifestation. You could have psychic gifts. This person was like feeding off of that. They was using your gifts. You could have been, your gifts could have been like depleting here because this person was using your gifts here. You could have been in a position where you were like popular or had money, but you were empty inside. You were lacking in love, or you were lacking in happiness here. All right, because it was like outside looking in. Like you could have envied this person, or like it's like you felt like they had it better than you. You just felt like they had it better than you because maybe their lifestyle, this person could be a celebrity. All right, it could be their money, their lifestyle, shit like that. But Spirit, God had to put you in this position. If he didn't put you in this position physically, he allowed you to see from their viewpoint, like their life from their viewpoints, from a different perspective or some shit like that. Could be in the dream state. This person here, this could have been a part of your wizard school training, your witch training. All right, some of you guys, you could have went into some sort of witch school here, wizard school. But the wizard school that you went into, so some of you guys, you're learning like hermetics, you're learning magic or some shit, or you're going through some sort of training here on how to use your spiritual gifts. This is not gonna take as long as a time as normal school would take. So let's say that you go to wizard school for like 2 weeks, right? That's equivalent to 2 to 3 months of like regular school, right? Or like, let's say you go for 6 weeks, that's equivalent for a year. So it's like, you're going to learn how to use your gifts in a very short amount of time in the 3D, but you're really going to be elevated in the spiritual, okay? In the 5D. So some of you guys, you've been in wizard school for a while now, and it's like you're graduating, you're getting like your bachelor's, and you're going to master school. That's how I feel like. There's some sort of test here that requires you to, I feel like this person was getting tested. This person that wanted to switch destinies with you, they were getting tested. So it's like, if we do give you this person's power, if we do give you this person's position, what are you going to do with it? So this was a test for this person too. So this person misused their powers that they had temporarily. All right. They abused the hidden knowledge that they had. They abused the people, their teachers, their guides, information, and their protection. They abused that shit. So this was a test of free will here. This was to teach you to appreciate your privacy, because I feel like this person that wanted to switch with you, they were famous. They didn't have privacy. Everybody was always in their business, shit like that. You could have been a more low-key person. Like you could have been like a popular loner. Maybe people don't know your business like that, or you don't got like paparazzi, or you're not in no shade room, none of that shit. Whoever this is, they could have been in competition with you, and this person is actually a celebrity and they're very much rich, but they don't have your power, they don't have your gifts, they don't have your position here in spirit. So they were teaching you how to appreciate your privacy, your gifts, your roots, while also teaching them that power comes with responsibility and can be taken as quickly as it will, as it can be given. Okay, it can be taken just as quickly. So I was also getting something about domestic versus wild. So you could have been very wild growing up, or you could have been either or, right? So somebody here grew up very domestic. They grew up like getting everything they wanted. They had like first class flights, maybe gourmet meals, shit like that. Either they grew up this way or they live this lifestyle now. And I was getting the movie Madagascar, right? So you see how like the animals, the domesticated animals, the lion, the zebra, right? The hippo, the giraffe, they all were in the zoo, right? They domesticated. So they were used to like getting shit handed to them, having gourmet meals every fucking day, every night. And fucking basically every time they are like, every time the people come, they're there for a show. They were used to putting on a show. They were used to getting attention. They were used to being like, they were used to getting like attention without barely really having to do anything, basically. So these people that were in this position here, they're going to be put in a position where they're going to have to go back to the wild. They're going to have to go back to the real world. All right. It's like a lion going back to the wild after they've been domesticated. Right. So now let's say you were friends. Let's say a lion was friends with a zebra, right? In the zoo. But when they get out the zoo, right? That's what happened in Madagascar. When they get out the zoo, they view that zebra as prey because they're in survival mode now. They're going back to their roots. This is a challenge for them. It's like, okay, this is kind of like how when people get when they're used to getting shit handed to them, right? But when they're put in competition with somebody here that is really hungry for the shit, really like that may have like a something that they don't, right? That's when they get in that I gotta take this person out energy, because it's like they're so used to being in the spotlight, they want to keep that spotlight, right? So they're gonna do anything that they can. I'm also getting like, this is like something about like friendship here. This is like this could be your own friend. Like your own friend could have wanted your position. And I feel like once they were put in that position, they looked at you as prey. Like they tried to prey on you for your position. They could have tried to take you out, hurt you, or like just be in competition with you to take you out of whatever position that you were in. Okay. And this because they were in their lower chakras. They were living in their root chakra, their sacral. Also solar plexus is here because it's like they wanted to be you. They had no individuality. So something is also like famous versus infamous, unknown or unknown. Okay. So you could have been infamous for something, or you could have been unknown, like to the public or some shit like that. Or you could have had like some sort of fame, but it was like more, it was less accepted. All right. So let's say like you're a witch or you're a psychic or something like that, right? Yeah, you could be known as that, but there's going to be like half people supporting you and the other half is like saying that you're evil or some shit like that. You know, we all dealt with that show. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. Because you used tarot cards. Okay. Somebody is not used to being infamous. They're used to being famous. They're used to being known. They're used to being celebrated. They're going to be put in a position where they're going to be infamous. So they're going to be, in a sense, well known, but they're going to be well known for something that they don't want to be well known for. All right. So this is like wild animals, like something about wild animals roaming New York City. I was actually getting like actual wild animals. Like, okay, so somebody's going, like I said, somebody's going from wild to domesticated. All right. I feel like for you, this is like they're giving you a taste of this person's life to give you like some sort of like training on how your life is actually going to be. Like your life is going to be something like that, but it's going to be more fulfilling because you're going to actually have happiness. You're going to have support. This person didn't have that. So it's like you don't need to envy their life, because what you're going to build is going to be organic. It may not look exactly like that. It may not be like first class flights, gourmet meals every fucking night and shit like that. But it's going to look like more like having your family support you, or having a actual husband that loves you, coming home every night to a home cooked meal, being able to grow your own food and choose what you eat, coming home to your children instead of long hours away from them, whatever you do. Because I feel like somebody had an anywhere but here mentality. Like you wasn't appreciating your present, like you wasn't appreciating what you had. All right, this could be this person here that wanted to switch places with you, Players Club. They was not appreciating, like they didn't want to be in their position, or you didn't want to be in your position, and that's kind of why it worked. So it's like both of you guys didn't want to be in the position that you were in at the time, and that's the only reason why God allowed this, because you needed to be taught a lesson. 11:11. You were granted a wish. All right, so that's why it's like they say, be careful what you wish for, right? You want to be rich and famous, but you might not like what it comes with. Anywhere but here. Somebody made a wish to be anywhere but here, and they ended up being in that other person's position or whatever like that. 411 is also significant, and so is 404. So someone viewed you as like an intruder. Invader Zim, they view you as like, you could be a starseed here. They view you as like an intruder in their life. All right, so it's like you were, okay, so some of you guys, you were put in like a position here, or you were in competition for something that you never even applied for. Hold on, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat after this. Yeah, you were in competition here for a position that you did not apply for. So, okay, so I was getting like Wednesday energy. So you have an ancestor here that basically they were prosecuted. This could be actually you in your past life. Like this is your higher self guiding you or some shit like that. You have a past life enemy. All right, in the same place. You were like you were reincarnated in the same place that you were in a past life. And this is like some blue blood shit versus like half blood, or like, you know, like this is like some, you know what I'm saying, like some Harry Potter shit, like the ones that they call like half breeds or some shit like that. The ones that they call, what do they call, muggles or some shit? Yeah, it's just like that. But it's like you have more power than these blue bloods here. All right, or some shit like that. It's like some Illuminati shit versus like actual chosen ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you were chosen for a position that you did not apply for. This is like popular versus outcast. So somebody was trying to basically make being an outcast be popular. Like someone was trying to mimic your energy in a way that it was switched. Like, oh, being an outcast or being psychic, being spiritually gifted, being spiritual is popular now, right? So that they can make it so that you were an outcast or something like that, and they were popular, all right, or some shit like that. It's some weird shit like that. So the outcast is becoming the popular. It's like basically the ones that were left out